So, hello, it's Scriby here. Just gonna let you know, I'm planning on doing this fine walkthrough here for you guys, where I am going to play through the campaigns. Sorry. Try to get 100%, doing all the stuff I remember, showing you guys how to do it. It's the basic plan of this. And hopefully I'll be done with this just in time for the DLC to drop, and I will of course do a walkthrough of that. Coffee. Let's just get started.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
We must pray now, brothers. Pray that he is watching.
Please, anyone, if you can hear me, if you're out there.
Attempting to acquire the Hellpriest signal.
Nearly 60% of our planet has been consumed by the invaders.
We have the Hellpriest signal locked in. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They fear the mark of the beast.
I love that intro. Will always do. I remember first time watching it.
I have located the signal.
Marked
on your HUD.
So you start off with the combat shotgun, which is basically your how would you say, your less powerful shotgun. You will get chainsaw really early compared to 2016. And also you don't have a pistol and stuff as 2016. So I'm sorry, I'm doing speedrun. You will see these cracks. Smack them. Easy as that. Just melee them, destroy them. And jump off this ledge and you will find your first secret in the game. Which is that one wall. Just proceed to jump up here and grab your first mod. So, for those who played 2016, remember the combat shotgun having the grenade launcher, which pretty much was the best one. I would recommend doing the same here. go ahead, just grab this, because it will be helpful, and also, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, you will get your second weapon mod later on. So if you really wanted to try the full auto mod, don't worry, you'll get it soon. And here's the first time. It's a little hectic, but you get chainsaw. They are shells pickups all over the place, and the chainsaw, as in 2016, drops ammo. I like to stand up here, and this includes for speedrunning for anyone who's interested. I like to stand up here. Great view over the area. There is some ammo there, down there. I won't pick it up, I really need it.
My soul remains guarded. You can't.
It's nice to see the cutscenes again. Ah, he just put us down there. Okay.
The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
That goes flying all over the place. But yeah, and what I was talking about, if you really wanted to try it full auto mod, it's a cool mod, don't get me wrong, you can get it here. I also need to remember not to skip animations on stuff. So basically, hold down M2 / the button of choice for your weapon mods, and this is cute actually. We like those. Like this. So basically, you hold down your button of choice, use weapon mods, and just press M1. Your gun will become full auto. It's a good mod for heavy focus on one big deal. I wouldn't really recommend it for crowd control. I find the sticky bomb doing the job better. And one of those instances where I actually would recommend this is here. And these are the Arachne drones, which are pretty much, imagine mini-tanks. Agile mini-tanks with a turret, which is their weak points, which is the new feature of this game. And that fast, just kill all the imps, the Arachne drone and the soldier, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, if you kill specific enemies in specific order, that last imp will actually not be counted for some reason. I'm sorry. I'll just fix that before the next episode. You always get a pickup animation when you pick up the guns, and these are pretty good. But yeah, basic idea of handling press bell button for notifications. The basic idea of the Arachne drones are how to handle them is pretty easy. It can be tricky early on, but if you stick one of these grenades onto the turret, it will explode, and the Arachne drones will be focusing more on shooting their grenades, as you can see there, and more keen to the melee attacks, because at this point in the game you don't have an option to actually handle long-ranged. We're doing heavy damage long-range. After you kill a certain amount of enemies, the door there, or the path, will open. To my memory, there's I think 4 minor enemies, which 2 has to be soldiers, I think, and 1 and a Ragnarok to actually proceed if you want to kill as little as possible. And just slam the wall there to find an extra life. And if you're new to these kinds of games, you will probably need them. Here is the key card, and for everyone who played 2016 will remember what they do. And yes, they're not gone. And here's the subway. And oops. Let me just clear this place out so I can explain it. So as you can see, there are cannons there that fires these cannonballs. Zombies and other demons can block these, and they don't take damage from them for some reason.
Cleansing of Earth is unnecessary.
There's spawns in a Ragnarok here, and if you really feel like killing him, if you don't have enough, what's it called? Chainsaw picks to chainsaw the Ragnarok, just go right ahead and blast him with full auto mod. Now we get a full auto mod for the heavy cannon. I would, if you want an easier time for yourself and don't have to rely on having god tier aim with the sticky bombs, I would strongly recommend picking Precision Bolt. Precision Bolt, as you can see in the video here, you can remove the turrets from the Arachno drones with this, instead of relying on doing Kobe's with the sticky bombs. You can also do massive amount of damage. Sorry, had to take a sip of coffee. Do massive amount of damage, and it's a really great tool for headshotting targets. Micro missiles is a great crowd control tool. And as in 2016, its upgraded mod is really good. If you just want consistent spray and pray goodness. Although there is a slight disadvantage, as in full auto mod for the shotgun, you will run out of ammo quickly. So be ready to chainsaw off while using it. I will go for no scope, because in my opinion it's superior. And here we get our first equipment, except for chainsaw, which is the frag grenade. Really helpful, does a lot of damage, can help you set up with doing great damage against big targets. And here is the first Taco. What I did there is, if you shoot a grenade in their mouth, you can instantly stagger them and instantly go in for an easy overkill on them while they're staggered. That was kinda Hollywood, not gonna lie. And as you can see, while just shooting away his third makes him much more aggressive and keen to getting close to you, because he doesn't have his long range options anymore. Get out of me. Because the AI is by design, so their AI is basically designed so if you remove their long range options, yum yum, that's a cool one. If you remove their long range options, their AI will be much more keen to go in for these close range engagements. You don't have to kill him, by the way. You can actually just run past him, but I won't do it just for walkthrough purposes. But yes, he is not a mandatory.
The UAC
I will
would
use
like
this
to
term
thank
a
you
lot
for your
during this
support
one.
during this transition. Your suffering continues.
Also with the cat demons, I don't know. I'm really sorry. But you cannot be too certain. So, the new feature in this game, compared to 2016, where the Kakadima was introduced much later into the game. I'm sorry. You are supposed to jump here, but I'm not gonna, because you can just do that. What I did there was look up, don't press anything, press space, and press W for the wall climber to climb the wall, and jump here to grab yourself a heavy armor. And there we go. But yeah, compared to 2016, the Kako demons are glass cannons in this game. They hurt a lot, but you can easily just remove them. And here comes the tricky part about Doom in general. Jump up here, you will find a secret, which is infinite lives. This works. It's a terrific cheat code. I have never used cheat codes yet, but I will probably use this one in the future because it's really helpful when you're start to do challenge runs and you need to practice them. It's a great way to just you know, practice, like run through it all and give yourself all the information you can get. And as you saw there, it's not just skip box with the shotgun that works. You can also do frag grenades. Also a huge tip, which I can strongly recommend. Is of course the fact I see a lot of people in, for instance, Valmo, and when I watch other people play that are familiar with Doom, you can fire your guns while throwing out the frag grenade, and that is how you do these ridiculous high amount of burst damage. And it helps. It helps a lot longer in. As you notice, I don't chainsaw much, because in my opinion, you really don't need it. But if you're new to the game, you're probably not gonna land every shot you're firing. Hell, I'm not landing every shot I'm firing. Don't worry about saving your pips, I am just doing it because there's an annoying arachnid further up here that I pretty much want to delete. So, also, if you go down that elevator shaft, you will find another extra life. And as I said before, if you're really new to Doom, I would highly recommend getting everything, so you don't have to feel the full punch in this game. And I'm starting to run out of ammo, and this is that part. A little cute thing here. This monk bar. Extra life. Easy and you'll still be en route to where you're supposed to go. Now if you're done, so let's just say chainsaw him, so we don't let him do too much damage to us. And side note, all these enemies in this area are mandatory for you to proceed. And what I mean by mandatory demons is the game...
The Khan Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
I'm moving too fast for me to explain. During cutscenes and dialogues, I will try to not talk, because it feels unprofessional. What I was gonna say is, for instance, this area, with all the imps spawning here, soldiers, the Arachno drone, and the 2 imps that spawns here. These are mandatory to kill for you to proceed, which basically means the game will not open up this portal for you here if they're not dead. And let's just get through shortly explaining the map. As you can see, I missed an extra life there. I kinda forgot it. But this is the part where you jump off the truck. You get up to grab the lore book that you found. If you just jump down the ledge, which is a little further up, you will find it. I am on
just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
So yes, I won't backtrack for it because it's an extra life and it's not a secret, so secrets and that doesn't really matter. I'm just going here for the 100% walkthrough. So of course you have tutorials, so if you miss anything or if you want to look into certain information, or if you feel like I missed certain things, you can check out for yourself. Because I will probably miss, because there are a lot of new details in this game. And one new detail about this game is the fast travel mechanic. So when you're done with a level, and right as before you end your level, you can fast travel. So you can go back to the city, maybe go back to the barge, if you realized, oh no, I missed the doll there, right here. Which is a huge mechanic, and you can also do it if you want to play cute. You grab the tank scope from the first weapon mod, and you can fast travel back to the second weapon mod, so instead of picking up full auto mod, you can pick up micro missiles. Anyways, we're done.
The Khan Maker is present at this gathering, but when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
How can this be? No man can pass through the gate. It is... This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers, you will not save them from their judgment.
You go too far this time. You cannot interfere. This is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us. You cannot resist the will of the Khan Maker.
Activating the portal now.
For it was you who was meant to enforce it.
So, as you can see, summary exploration complete. And if you're going for 100% speedruns, for instance, this is the part that matters. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. And I will catch you next time.